Yeah, do that. There we go. With that. So, okay, let's go. Inayam Yeshua si Eftak v'la echad Ki aziv zimras yadonai Vayahini Yeshua Ushafte mayim v'sasai Imaynei ha-Yeshua L'Adonai ha-Yeshua Alamcha V'chaseh-chaseh-lo Adonai tzavos imanu V'skablanu L'Yaakov selo Adonai tzavos ashrei Adam b'teyachach Adonai hoshi amelech yameinu v'yom kareinu laYehudim ha'yesah Oira b'simcha v'sasoin v'ka k'tiyelanu Kais Yeshua Isesa V'Shem Adonai Yekra Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam V'irei peri Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam V'rei minei v'samim Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Oirei me'orei Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamavdil ben kodesh l'chol Beino l'choshech ben Yisrael la'amim Yom ha'shavim v'sheshes yomei ha'maseh Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil ben kodesh l'chol Okay, good luck, everyone. I forgot to count the Omer, so we're going to do that now together, which is actually a good thing to do. This one, can you share the screen? Okay. Can someone share screen? Yeah, it's just the Facebook page. You have to close. Oh, you have to go to Facebook. Go to the Counting the Omer. Where is it? It's the one with Facebook. Go to the window of Facebook. This? Lower, no, left. Yes, and close Facebook. And mute the Facebook because it's playing me. Don't click. Right now.
I'm doing it from
now. Oh gosh, how do we mute the Facebook? Close that. Sorry, we've got a double. Right, here. There we go. Okay. Right. Okay, that's better. Okay, we're going to count the Omer for tonight, which is, yes, there was 37. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu mitzvosav v'tzivanu al sefiros haomer hayom shmona u'shloshim yom shem chamisha shavuos u'shlosha yomim la'omer. Okay, can you just stop the chair, please? Red. And then just move the camera slightly down. Okay. Just, right, thank you.
Can you see that?
Yeah. So, everyone, Shavua Tov. So I want to share a little story every week. So I just want to share. We've got the candles. We're supposed to have candles from Lava Malchus. We've got some candles burning here. Just want to share a little story that happened to me many years ago. It just goes to show that you never know what impact your actions might have. So when we lived in Cardiff, you can't get Arba Minim so easily, the Lulav and the Etrog in Cardiff. You have to travel up to London to get them. And we'd done our shopping for our Arba Minim. I think we had about 30 or 40 sets actually. It was very nice. And it was about 3 days before Sukkot. And I got calls from two different people. One was a non-Jewish acquaintance who said, can I get a set of Arba Minim, please? And the other was a lady who taught in a university somewhere in mid-Wales who asked if I had a set that she could use for her religious studies class. And I happen to know that there was a very secular, liberal rabbi who was also a professor at that university. So I said to her, can't you ask Rabbi so-and-so? She said, oh, well, I did ask him, but he doesn't believe in it. I said, he doesn't have to believe in it. He could just get you one. Anyway, so I had a conundrum because I didn't have any more sets of Arba Minim, and quite honestly, it was a big pain. But, and both these people, as far as I knew, were not Jewish, and, you know, they don't need a set. But I thought to myself, you know what, you never know. So I called Johnny Barley, who's an old friend who played music in our sukkah last year, happened to be in Manchester. I knew they were coming back. And I asked him if he could possibly try to pick up a couple of extra sets. He went to Rabbi Portnoy in Hale. That night, it was Motzei Shabbos, I think. And he picked up a couple of extra sets and at quite, you know, considerable inconvenience, brought them back to Cardiff. Anyway, so both these non-Jewish friends of mine, acquaintances, were going to come and pick up their Arba Minim on Yom Tov. I figured they're not Jewish, they can come on Yom Tov. So the first guy comes, he lived around the corner. So I said, you know, it's interesting that you wanted this. You know, you don't actually need one, you're not Jewish. He says, oh, it's not for me. It's for my friend who's visiting from America. He's Menachem. He used to go to yeshiva in the Bronx or something. So the first set went to someone Jewish. The second set, the lady turns up Yom Tov afternoon, I think it was, come to pick up the Lulav and Etrog. I said, okay, here you go. So thank you very much. She says, I've always been fascinated by Judaism. I said, go on, why? She said, well, my mother was Jewish, so I suppose that makes me Jewish, really. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyway, from this I learned two things. Number one, don't ask people to come and pick things up on Yom Tov. But number two, you never know who you're doing a favor for. And hopefully both of these people, I think I gave her the brachot and said to her, you might want to use it yourself. So both these people ended up with somebody Jewish who needed an item for a mitzvah. So you just never, ever know. It's always worth, when somebody wants a favor, just going the extra mile, because you never quite know. The Baal Shem Tov said, a person can live 70 or 80 years, just do a favor for another Jew. So you never quite know who you're dealing with. I could have said, no, sorry, can't help you. But in the end, hopefully, someone Jewish got to do an extra mitzvah as a result. And if not, it was also Kiddush Hashem that we helped these non-Jewish acquaintances. So always worth putting yourself out for someone. You never know what the outcome will be. Anyone, I wish everyone Shavua Tov. Have a wonderful week. We're having at 8:15 tomorrow morning. Please join us if you can, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Shavua Tov.